Hey guys, it's Beth, and I am here to bring you the Grinch book tag. Now, I know I haven't done a lot of these tags yet, but A, I love watching them. B, this one seems like a lot of fun, and it's Christmas, and I'm actually kind of Grinchy, so there you go. And C, I don't have a C. Let's get started. I found this on Novels and Nonsense, and she tagged Thoughts on Tomes as the originator of this tag. They did it last year, so I'll link theirs down below because they're a lot of fun. Now, the first question is, half of the lights on the Christmas tree are burned out. Name a book, or series, or character that started out good but then went downhill. Now, for this one, I'm going to choose Fallen by Lauren Kate, I believe. It started out really well. I liked the first chapter or two, and there were some parts in the middle that I enjoyed, but overall, I didn't really love that book. I had to force myself to finish it. It took me a month to read it. It really shouldn't have. And I haven't continued with the series yet, so I am going to give it a second chance and read the next book because I know how it goes when your writing is evolving, but don't like it at all. All right, number 2, annoying Great Aunt Sally who will not leave you alone. Name a book that you didn't enjoy but everyone else seems to love so it never goes away. Don't hate me, but it's The Book Thief. I didn't like the book. I didn't even finish the book. I liked the narrator. I liked Liesel pretty well. I didn't love it. I didn't finish it. I wish it would go away. But people keep talking about it, and I'm glad so many people love it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. All right, number 3. Your pets keep knocking over the Christmas decorations. Name a character that kept messing things up for everyone else, and you cannot pick a villain. First of all, my dog puts stuff back on the Christmas tree when my 3-year-old takes it down. I just want you to know that. He's very handy. Second of all, I'm going to pick Courtney from Fangirl. And Rin, that's the sister, right? Yes. Rin, her roommate Courtney, and then Rin herself, they messed things up so many times. I was so glad when Courtney kind of went out of the picture at the end of the book. Okay. Number 4, you hear your parents putting out the presents and you learn that Santa isn't real. Okay, first, parents are just helping Santa. You gotta know. But name a book that you were spoiled for. Ooh, I was kind of spoiled for Fangirl, although you can't really be that spoiled for Fangirl. There's so much stuff going on in it. I still love the book a lot. I've seen so much about the Throne of Glass series that I know more about it than I should, not even having finished the first book yet. But I don't know. I guess I was spoiled for the 7th book. I was spoiled for Deathly Hallows because I got the book when it came out. Like, I stood in line, did the whole queuing up and everything. And then I was working overnight shifts at a nursing home at the time. And one of my friends was also in line with me, got the book, and we went straight to work. Her break was before mine, the night we both finished it. And so she came in just bawling her eyes out and told me what had happened. And I still had 2 chapters before I got to it. It was terrible, but it still hurt just as much reading it, having been spoiled for it. All right, number 5. It is freezing outside. Name a main character you just could not connect with. Oh, probably the girl from Fallen. I can't even remember her name now, but I couldn't connect with her. I had problems connecting with Liesel Meminger from The Book Thief. It took me almost to the end of the first book of The Mortal Instruments to connect with Clary, although I did enjoy her. Again, though, it's a series, so sometimes it takes longer to connect with characters. I don't know, I tend to fall into them, and if I didn't connect with them, I got rid of them. I can't really remember. All right, number 6, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is giving you anti-romantic feelings. Name a couple you just couldn't stand. Romeo and Juliet. Edward and Bella. I know. I preferred Jacob. I don't even care. All right. Number 7, the scratchy homemade sweater you got for Christmas years ago but will not get rid of. Show some books that have been sitting on your shelves for a while that you just aren't motivated to read but you don't have the heart to get rid of. I cannot show it to you because it is in a box upstairs in the writer's loft, which, by the way, is also why I keep having weird changes in my backgrounds. I kind of like this sitting on the bed showing the owl clock. My bookshelves have changed a lot. I taught in a classroom last year, 5th grade, and I had a whole bunch of books on shelves. I had 3 long, big bookshelves full of books, and then I'm not teaching this year, and they're all packed away upstairs. Some of them are down here, but it's all been changed, and hopefully in the next few months I'll have new bookshelves and we'll get everything taken care of. But the Outcasts of 19 Schuler Place is what I've had on my shelves forever. I haven't been motivated to read it, but it looks really good and I want to read it at some point. And then the James Patterson's middle grade series that it has pirates and treasure hunting. Again, my kids loved it. I want to read it. I just haven't yet. Have not been motivated. Number 8, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Name a character death that you are still mad about and warn people for spoilers. So, spoilers. First, spoilers for the show Once Upon a Time. Neil, dead, mad. See that tick? That's All right, then the end of Ink and Bone. Spoilers for that. I'm not even going to tell you a name, but one of Jess's compatriots dies, or we think he's dead. I have had a few discussions with Rachel Kane about how in book 2 she needs to tell us he's not, but that's a different story. Anyway, that one. Still mad, obviously. And finally, all of them. Okay, question 9. The mall is overcrowded by holiday shoppers. Name a series that has too many books or has gone on too long. How can you have too many books? I don't understand the question. If a series has a lot of books, that just means there's a lot of story to tell, right? I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say here. I got nothing, guys. Alright, number 10. The Grinch. Name a main character that you absolutely hate. And again, no villains. Main character I hate and no villains. Well, I really don't like Bella and Edward. I said that already. But I don't hate them. I don't like Katniss that much, but I don't hate her. Don't hate Liesel. Don't hate any... Main character that you hate. I'm gonna have to go back to Fallen on this one. The main character is the girl. She's like really simpery and doesn't understand things and is kind of whiny and just kind of goes along with it. I don't like her much at all. I don't hate her either. I mean, she had some good points. I don't know. Maybe I'm not grinchy enough. I should work on that. Alright, if you guys want to do the tag or have already done the tag, let me know and I will go watch your video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you here in a little bit.